Hello, it's Nathan from Next Gen Game Blog, and today we'll be looking at Godzilla, which was released on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 on Friday. So I'll just run you through the main parts of the game, and we will start from stage 1, so I'll show you what the main game is like here.
We're picking up a strong signal. It's heading to the surface. Is this Godzilla?
So here we go, this is the first mission, and first thoughts for me were this is pretty underwhelming. The mechanics of the game are not great. The way Godzilla moves, you have to turn him with L1 and R1. So, otherwise if you don't, he's walking sideways painfully slowly like this. It's just not the most intuitive game at all. Just running down the buttons. So triangle gives you a tail whip, square gives you these punches in midair, and all you can do other than that is just a running headbutt, and there's not much difficulty to the game. So you see everything you destroy, you get the destruction rate at the bottom increasing by so much percentage, which gets your disaster level up, which will get you more points and more growth to get onto the next level.
Godzilla has reached the data collection point.
And to be honest, it was pretty enjoyable at first, doing the tail whips and destroying things, but after the first mission it gets pretty repetitive. There's nothing new about it. So I am pretty disappointed with this game. Expected it to be a lot better. Even little obstacles like this that you can't climb over, this is as far as you can go to get to the tanks. So one tail whip, wipe 2 out of 3 of them out. I think even the helicopter fire, it just becomes irritating when it's just flashing on the screen constantly. Your health gauge on the left just hardly goes down at all. It takes the element of challenge out of the game when it's very difficult for you to actually be killed on the game. There, one whip, building made out of cardboard, just falls to pieces.
We can switch to the video feed at the data collection point. Fourth squad, begin your assault.
And the hotline where the voices come up are not particularly interesting, and it is pretty much the same thing on every mission you go on. There's nothing different about it, nothing new. And this is probably the most tedious part, is to get past every mission you have to destroy the generator, but it takes you about 6 or 7 tail whips or whatever to get it down. And this was the most disappointing part for me. There was no particular challenge to the game.
Hey, we're sitting ducks here!
There we go, another tail whip. Generator destroyed, and that's the end of this particular mission.
The generator's power levels have hit 0. Godzilla is far larger than when he came ashore, ma'am. It must be the purity of the matter he absorbed. It's accelerating his growth. You were right. He came ashore in search of food.
So there's the breakdown of stage 1. Time it took 2 minutes 56, destruction of 42%. Obviously, I'm just running through the main parts of the gameplay, but if you get it to 100%, you'd obviously grow a lot more than 1.76 meters. So now the main hubby at the bottom, you'll see the numbers going on all the way to the locked parts of the missions. Similar layout to Lilac was, and you're selecting different areas to go through. We'll go through this area here and see what it's got.
Our target is a fellow inhabitant of Earth. Compassion is key.
entered the area. He's going after the generator.
So here we go, onto the second mission, and again, it's nothing particularly different about the first
Give him
one.
some food to chow on and he'll leave us be. He's no different from the family dog.
All you'll notice here is it's in a different setting. A lot more going on in the background, it does look a little nicer, but again, it wears off once you get into the main part of the gameplay.
We're in danger here.
Data collection seems to be complete.
So here's the first generator. There's 3 to destroy on this one. So they try and make it a bit more challenging, make the maps a bit longer as they go along, but the challenge just doesn't seem to really come too much with this game. I mean, graphic wise as well, let me know what you think in the comment section, but I would say this is a high-end PlayStation 2 game, low-end PlayStation 3 game. I'm not particularly impressed with the graphics, considering this is the PlayStation 4 version. Just having a look like at Godzilla, it just doesn't look particularly impressive for a next-gen game.
Smile.
Here we go, we slowly make our way over towards the next generators. All the buildings you see all around you there, they can be destroyed, and like I said, it gets the destruction rate higher, but just quickly running through the game today, just show you the basics of the gameplay. Just destroy the boat.
It's not Godzilla. ETA in 60 seconds.
Now the ETA in 60 seconds, one thing I did like about this game will be coming up within the next minute, so look forward to that part coming up.
Switch to the video feed to collect data on Godzilla.
Move out when you've got the data.
Generator offline. Only
There we
one
go,
generator
second
still
generator
operating.
done, so you just then make your way over to the third generator, destroy that, and that's pretty much it done. Little additional parts of the graphics that I'd have liked. To walk over a lamppost
Image coming
and a
in
tree,
now.
and you just go through it, whereas you walk over a tank or a truck and it destroys them. But here is what I do enjoy about this game.
There are more of them?
When another enemy turns up, right, so now we enter the fight scene, which isn't as great as it looks on the build-up right here as they're walking towards each other. You do just end up sort of button mashing, see how many shots you can get in first. So here we go. Right, so that's the enemy dead.
Has gone down.
So let me know what you think about that.
I guess it might be too much
The
to
idea,
hope.
I don't know, it just felt like it was too easy, it was too repetitive, the fighting was a bit clumsy, it just didn't seem like you were doing anything particularly fresh or new, it was just button mashing triangle or square as many times as you can to defeat the enemy before he got you. It just seemed like a really quick, lazy effort to me. Now that's one more building out the way, and now it's just to the last generator, and again then that's the area completed. There is an online multiplayer to this, just a one-on-one, and there's also a thing where you can be Godzilla and defend yourself against one of those monsters that come in a horde. But again, it's just the same kind of fighting gameplay, there's nothing different to it. So it's a full price game, I would be very disappointed.
Godzilla has destroyed all generators. The area has been destroyed by Godzilla.
So there we go, stage 2 done. Time took us a little bit longer, 6 minutes 17. Destruction 15% and a growth of 2.23 meters, so you carry on growing as you go on through the game.
We have completed the evacuation of the area likely to be affected.
So our only choice this way is to go through area 4, but for today that'll probably wrap it up for us here. Let us know in the comment section what you thought of the game, thought of the graphics, thought of the gameplay. Anyone who's thinking of getting the game, or anyone who's got the game who has a different opinion to me who actually enjoyed it. But for now, that's me, Nathan, signing out from Next Gen Gaming Blog. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. Thanks very much, and goodbye.